Hello, a very good evening to you. It's just me, Scottie McCLUE. Now, the time is 10:15 on Saturday night, 22:15. We had a little problem with sound tonight, and I've just popped up to say to you, can you hear what I'm saying now here on the YouTube? So as soon as you join us, sound's going now, Scotty. Tom, that is fantastic. I think everything just stopped. That's why your call stopped the last time, but that's tremendous. So I'm so glad that we can now all hear what is what. Excellent. So all clear, I say to you. There we are. I shall just pop that in there. And that's that one. Thank you, Tom. Yes, indeed. Tad the lad says, hi, Scotty. It's working now, says Numpty Heat. Numpty Heat, it's always working when we're not actually needing it, isn't it? I say to you, Dinky-Doo, Dean. Thank you very much for coming and joining us, everyone. It's really just a test broadcast because we lost so much of tonight, but that's tremendous that you're all back there. Thanks a lot, Dean. Dinky-Doo to you, and of course to Tom Phillips over in Belfast there. Thanks very much for that, Tom. That's tremendous. I'm glad it's working. Is that all right, Numpty Hood? Right, I can hear now. Oh, David, is that not fantastic? There we are. Wonderful stuff. Return of the Mac. Absolutely, Amy. No problem, Scotty. Thanks, Tom. What a gent Tom is over in Belfast there. Tremendous stuff. But what a great night apart from that. It really is just the little gremlins get back into the system. But tell 10 about Scottie McCLUE, that we are live on Saturday nights, and we'll try and make a fist of it. As I say, I'm not in my normal studio tonight, so that might be something to do with it. Who knows? But nevertheless, we're here. Take care, says Dean. Thanks, Dean. Very much appreciated. And thanks to everyone who joined us tonight there. So there we go. Scotty, have the police gone soft in Britain? Tom's sent me a lovely gift. Tom Phillips, you're very, very generous. That's very, very kind of you. And thank you for that. Tom has tapped the dollar bill at the bottom of the super chat and sent Scottie McCLUE a wonderful present just to cheer me up for the fact that I couldn't get the sound. If we phone, what happens next? Do you want to try it, Davey, while you're there? It won't do any harm. And we'll see what's what. And if it echoes, it echoes. And we'll have to chuck it and go back to the drawing board. But, Davey, you know what it's like with Scottie McCLUE. We've been there many, many times, but it's fantastic that we're even here at all. And I think that's the way to look at it. But give us a wee call, Davey. I'll look out for your call. And see if we can get that. That would be marvellous. 01416289794. Hello, you're live on Scotty's phone in. Who's that?
Hello again, it's David.
Davey, that's fantastic. It sounds all right, doesn't it?
That's good, then, as long as you can hear me and I can hear you.
Yes.
You know?
Now, you might as well enjoy your call. What were you thinking about earlier?
I was just, I was talking about the guy who's really worried about the camera and the TV license board thing. Personally, I just think it should be actually stopped years ago, right? And it's a big con anyway.
Yes, the old TV license going on and on and on and on and on.
Do you remember over 80s or 70s, we had to pay it the last few years, and now they're getting made to pay again? They're all bullies.
Yes, that's the thing.
What a lot of rubbish. John Mogi Bird would never approve of this. He started it all. He was a genius man.
Yes, and also John Reith, your Glasgow man that set it up.
Yeah.
He would never have wanted...
He would say, wait a minute, what do you mean a TV license?
What do you mean that? Because what you used to get, you got a receiving license from the post office. So the Postmaster General was part of the start of the BBC. And I can't remember what it was. I don't know if it was 5 shillings or something like that. And you used to have a...
It's also going back up. It's terrible. It's going up and up.
Oh, it's going up and up. And you used to have a license for your car radio. Remember my father paying that? Yes.
Right? Really?
Yes, a receiving license.
That's to the idea. Come on now. Oh, no.
So there you go.
The ridiculous carry on, man. Do you know what I mean? Now, obviously, there's people on YouTube who are very clever people.
Yes.
There's a guy called Son of David, and he's very clever with the police. If he gets pulled up in the car, they ask his name, for instance, and he goes, "I'm Son of David," and they go, "What do you mean?" And this guy knows his laws, right? And he knows about the TV license. If you send your letter to your letterbox, but they've not got your name, you send it back on the forum on the front of the letter. You have no contract, etc., and send it back in the post.
And that's it. That's the end of that.
That's the end of that.
Here's one. Here's Tad the lad. He says, "I cancelled my TV license for a year ago. I've only ever had 2 TV goons knock at my door, and I tell them to go away." So there you are.
Yeah, we're not having that.
No.
We can kind of, right, we wouldn't attack these people, but they try to put the foot over the door.
Yeah, well, they shouldn't do that. You see, these people should never try that.
And then they can call the police, but it's a civil matter.
It's a civil matter. Well, it's not very civil of them to go trying to get into somebody's house.
Oh, I know, yes. You get the hard ones and the soft ones. But I would say, get out my premises. I would have my camera ready. And, I can say a lot there, but I can't on air about BBC One. BBC One just took on a lot of baddies for years.
Well, wait till I tell you this now. Never mind all that. Here's a wee funny story for you, right?
Yeah.
Right? A guy's wife says the TV detector van's coming to check if we've got a license. I'll be out at the shops, but I'll put it behind the clock. Right?
Yeah.
So this is what she told them at the TV licensing. So then she didn't tell her man. Right? So the TV licensing guy arrives and he goes, "We've got a detector van outside. We'd like to see your license." And he goes, "Oh, I don't know where it is." And the guy goes, "Apparently it's behind the clock on the mantelpiece." He goes, "Geez, that's some van you've got."
I was told about these vans years and years ago, and I'd never seen one. I don't know what they look like.
No, I don't think they were. They were green, I think, with they had a coat hanger on the roof.
Right. Did see.
And it went round and all that. But I don't know if it ever really did any good at all.
But there's only one thing. If you stay in a bottom flat, if you look in your window, if you see a telly on, oh my God, they prosecute you.
All that stuff. Wait, I'll tell you this, Stevie. There's Numpty Heed saying, "Scotty, did you ever hear 2LO?" Now, do you know what 2LO was?
No.
The very first radio station, the BBC in London, and they didn't say, "Good evening, this is the BBC." They said, "This is 2LO."
Right. That's mad.
So there you are, you see.
Mad, yeah.
And your Scottish stations, the BBC had stations all over Scotland. They'd one in Aberdeen, Dundee, Edinburgh, and Glasgow.
Did you know, it's just because, we've got STV on the channel, they've got all the adverts. If we never had adverts on the channels, there would be no TV licenses.
Well, that's right. That's right. The BBC should just say, "We'll take adverts and see how they get on," you know.
You know what I mean? Adverts is people getting paid for an advert, but a lot of rubbish. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, all that nonsense. No, I earned millions of pounds for stations, you know.
Yeah.
Because we had to stand or fall, take applause or derision on your merits.
Some people are terrified. They want to pay this. I've been against it for years. I did pay it one time. I remember one day, and I stayed in city centre one day, and there was a chap at my door. It was this man.
There was a chap at your door?
He tapped at my door. He said, I'm up to the council. He gave me this badge. He said, I'm up to the council. I went, right, come in, what is the problem? He went, now I've caught you with a TV. He said, now I'm going to caution you.
Caution you. That's it. I hope you cautioned him.
But I said, excuse me. I said, you gave me an ID quickly. I could not see it really. You said you were for the council.
Aye, that's right. That's right.
And he said, I can see your big TV in the living room. He went, I'm not going to caution you.
No.
He went, you're not scared? I went, no, not really.
No, really, no, at all.
He said, a caution's very real before you go to jail. I said, so F-U-C-K.
Oh, you're some man. Davey, you took great care of your dear self. That was a great call.
I will do, my friend, and I'll see you next Saturday.
Dinky-Doo.
Dinky-Doo, my friend.
We love you. That's our Davey. Fantastic. Scotty, do you forgive the man that robbed you? Well, I think that we want somebody like that to live as long as possible in the best of health, so he has to live with himself. That's what I would say there, Mr. Martin. Scotty, you're back on. Sorry for not helping much. And I know F-Document, you were very good. You're doing your best. You weren't able to say, oh, you need to go to this and you need to go to that. That's the thing. So don't worry about that. It was very good of you. Button down the hatches, says Andrew. Dinky-Doo, the wonderful Andrew Downey. How lovely to have you with us, Andrew. You are clear to land any time. Well said, Scotty. Absolutely, Mr. Martin. That's what it's all about, I say to you. Right, wonderful people. I'm going to push off now. This was just a test to see how we get on, but it's been lovely. And David got his call in there, and we love that. Dinky-Doo, says the wonderful Tom Phillips over in Belfast. That's it from me, Scotty McClue, to every single one of you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. You've been a fantastic audience. Thank you for all your understanding, of course, about our little gremlins, and we'll hopefully sort them out for the next time. Scotty McClue saying Dinky-Doo to every single one of you. Ta-ra, lads! Stick out your tongue and say ta-ta. Ta-ta.